Hi guys, this is the reading for the week of January 19th to January 25th, 2012. It's been a powerful month so far. All I can tell you is that it's really come by quickly. For this week we're using the Archangel deck for the theme for the week, jumping cards as always for particularly strong messages. For those of you who don't know, jumping cards in any deck are just very strong messages from anything you believe in. Spiritual entities, guides, angels, ascended masters, gods, goddesses, and so forth. So the message we got was Clairsentience, Archangel Rival, notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. And then the corresponding message is be grateful. So the two really do go hand in hand. Here's how. Some of you have been asking for years to be more in tune with and more intuitive about your own life and about what goes on around you. And they're saying the time is now. You are in a position to know things about your own life and know who to trust, who to stay away from, who to go to. They're saying that they've given you strong signs through feelings and thoughts, and to trust them, that you can trust yourself. You have a strong intuition or hunch about a recent event, a recent person, and to trust it. The be grateful part is some things are going well in your life, and they're asking you to just honor that and just be willing to admit that. If you can make a list of the things, or just say that, in the morning mentally, to thank God, what you're grateful for. Thank you for the house, the cars, my clothes, the food, the healthy food, the clean air, the clean water, the blessed food, the protection, the love, the space, the flowers, the nice office, the loving clients, the people who can pay, things moving easily, and so forth. If you can say all that every morning, it sends a powerful signal to the universe that you're grateful and you're willing to accept more, and they'll send more, because you're just vibrating at that position of love and power. And that's how it works, unfortunately, is through the law of attraction and through energy. So that's a big key, because some people are just wanting more, and they're saying you can have more. Just tell yourself, I can have more. Life is easy. It's an important thing to keep telling yourself. In the middle of the week, it's moon cycles, and it's also claim your boundaries. This deck, by the way, is Trust Your Vibes by Sonia Choquette. I don't think I mentioned that before, and I apologize. It says claim your boundaries, and so the two do go hand in hand, and here's how. Lord Hanile has a dove above her, and she's known for silver blue light. She's also known for helping women with women's issues and helping you with intuition and making a good first impression. And it says, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. It's a key point. If somebody's behaving in a certain way, ask yourself, is the person behaving this way because they're in a funky mood, they're in a mess, or is it the full moon when everyone is moody and angry, or is it the new moon when people are setting intentions and so they might be a bit preoccupied? Where are we in terms of moon cycles, and how do they work with you? Because everybody's a little bit different, and she's asking you to note that. It also feels like in this particular full moon, and I don't have the calendar in front of me, something special might happen for you, and she's asking you to note it. The other piece of this with the claim your boundaries, sometimes when you don't have enough of a strong magnetism or a strong aura, and you don't have enough of a message, an inner message that says, I honor my space, I honor myself, and I only ask for the highest and best energy around me. What happens is people come in your space and they get really disrespectful. They get very fresh with you, and they say all sorts of things that are really kind of crappy. It's nothing about you, it's just that they feel safe enough to say those things. So what you have to do is just continually reaffirm that you only ask for loving, trustworthy people, kind people, intelligent, spiritual people, people who would respect your boundaries, people who are healthy themselves, And then just ask them to strengthen your aura so that it only sends out, it basically says, to bad people go away and to good people to welcome, sort of like a welcome sign. And ask your angels and guides and God to just sort of put that sign around yourself, so it's a protection shield, but it acts as a door to the right people and blocks the wrong people out. It's literally something you have to tell yourself. It's literally an intention you set with yourself. It's literally an energetic decision you make. And it's a decision of how you feel, and it's a position you take, and it will affect how you interact with people and how things go. They are asking you to take the time to make that decision every day and to reaffirm it so that you are drawing in the best, because they know how much shifting is going on. They know how much cleansing and clearing is going on, and they don't want you to take things personally. In the end of the week, we've got creative writing from Lord Gabriel. He's been very insistent on this message for a long time. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen or an article or a book. And then it says back to basics. I'm going to do this a little bit backwards for a reason, and you'll soon see why. But the back to basics card means that in order for you to know or to honor, to be able to read your intuition is, I guess, the best way to put it. You see the apple, you see the water, you see the eyes shut, which means sleep, and then you see the person running. What that means is you have to get enough exercise, you have to give yourself enough healthy sleep, you have to eat the right foods, and you have to drink enough water. If you don't take care of your body, you will not have any intuition to rely on, because that fuels your body, and then your body is sort of your divinational tool that, interacts with your mind and gives it thoughts and feelings for you to read. Okay, now we're coming to the creative writing piece. One of the ways you're going to get messages is through automatic writing, or through just basically sitting with a pen or pencil and then just asking your guides some questions and asking them to give you an answer. That's one way to do it. The other part of this message is some of you are waiting for opportunities to come to you, and she's basically saying make a strong introduction to certain people. Some of you have been looking for jobs or have your eye on a certain person. She's asking you to make a move. This could be dating, and by dating, you may want to be much more subtle, but much more, make sure that you're looking at your best, feeling your best when you make your move is what she's advising. For those of you who are doing this in a work-related position or some sort of an opportunity, she's advising you to write something and make it strong, like how you've got such a wonderful background, and do not use any excuses, guys. No matter what you've done with your life, that's life experience. And then she's asking you to state what you want to do with your life, what your hopes and dreams are, and how you have skills now that relate to that, and how you'd be so wonderful for this job or opportunity or whatever it is you're hoping to do for this person. She's literally saying this to me as she's pointing to her, the wand in the picture. You literally have to do this. She's expecting all of you, for those of you who are in that position, to write the letter or to make that introduction within the next 2 weeks to 3 weeks. She's saying, you'll have a better chance if you get into the habit, she's saying, of being more proactive. One of the problems with this recession is people have gotten a little bit complacent. They really do think like, oh, I can't do anything because nobody's gotten a job. That's not the way to think. The way to think about it is to reaffirm everyone's rich, everyone's healthy, everyone's happy and harmonious, everyone's getting a job that's perfectly suited for them. And one of the affirmations I want you guys to say is, the perfect job finds me. The perfect career opportunities come my way. The perfect people, the perfect clients come to me. I have return clients. I have happy clients. I have, happy businesses to deal with, that type of thing. She's saying to write it down. She's saying to visualize it. She's also saying that you need to make, but this is an interesting thing how she puts it. She's calling it the important introduction. So I'm going to wait to hear from you guys about how this introduction goes. And the way you will get the idea for the introduction is through your back to basics. Does that make sense? So the eating and drinking enough water, apparently we're not just having enough water, so make sure you carry water with you. In the morning, fill up on it. At night, fill up on it instead of cookies. Just make sure you time your hours of sleep and give yourself the rest. And then make sure you're giving yourself at least a half an hour of exercise a day, or if you can't work out, just at least stretch that during that day. And then, try for the next day. Just use your common sense. So that's your message. It's going to be a very interesting week. A week of boundaries, noticing patterns, being grateful, and having a definite increase in your intuition. So have a good week. I am praying for your happiness and health and harmony. The angels, gods, goddesses, guides, and spiritual entities, the ascended masters, are of course supporting you. Your family and relatives are as well. And they love it when you honor and connect with them. Please pray for the world, pray for Mother Earth and the universe, and pray for harmony, and I will see you next week.